Listen to this story. The RMS Lusitania, a proud British ocean liner, had achieved fame for its opulence and speed during the early 20th century. With a reputation for luxurious accommodations and efficient transatlantic voyages, the Lusitania was a symbol of elegance and modernity. As World War I unfolded across Europe, the ship's routine passenger services between the United States and the United Kingdom continued, as if an island of normalcy amidst the turmoil. It was on the fateful day of May 7, 1915, during the midst of the war, that the Lusitania was steaming towards Liverpool from New York. However, its journey would be abruptly halted as it neared the coast of Ireland. Unbeknownst to the passengers and crew, the German submarine U-20 was lurking beneath the waves, its periscope trained on the majestic liner. In a sudden and shocking act, the U-20 fired a single torpedo towards the Lusitania. The torpedo struck the Lusitania on its starboard side, causing a violent explosion that reverberated throughout the ship. Chaos ensued as passengers and crew struggled to comprehend the unfolding catastrophe. The impact of the explosion was followed by a second, even more devastating explosion. This subsequent blast, possibly fueled by the ignition of coal dust in the ship's storage or a detonation in its hidden ammunition holds, hastened the vessel's descent into the dark, cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean. In a matter of mere minutes, the once proud liner succumbed to the weight of the sea, slipping beneath the waves. The speed at which the ship sank was astounding, a mere 18 minutes separating the first tremors of the explosion from the ship's final descent. The scale of the tragedy was immense, with 1,198 out of the 1,959 people on board losing their lives. The sinking of the Lusitania sent shockwaves across the globe, reverberating not only through the maritime industry, but also in the corridors of power. Outrage rippled through nations as news of the disaster spread, sparking international condemnation. The fact that the ship was carrying civilians, including women, children, and innocent passengers, intensified the public's sense of horror. Controversy arose due to the ship's dual role, a passenger liner and a carrier of war munitions. This duality spurred heated debates about the ethics of targeting such a vessel in a war zone. Germany defended its actions by highlighting the ship's potential military significance, arguing that it was transporting war materials to the Allies. This defense, however, did little to quell the widespread condemnation of the attack. The sinking of the Lusitania strained relations between the United States and Germany, particularly due to the loss of American lives on board. While the incident did not immediately draw the United States into the conflict, it undeniably shifted American sentiment against Germany. As the war continued to unfold, the sinking served as a poignant reminder of the horrors of warfare and the devastating impact on innocent lives. Ultimately, the sinking of the RMS Lusitania would leave an indelible mark on history. Beyond its immediate tragedy, it contributed to a growing wave of global sentiment that would eventually see the United States enter World War I on the side of the Allies in 1917. The sunken remains of the ship serve as a haunting memorial to the lives lost that day and a somber reminder of the complex moral dilemmas that arise in times of conflict.